Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and it is Tuesday the 24th of March. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead video. Well, actually today, yeah, it's a bit of a look ahead, but also taking the opportunity for a bit of a weather school video as well, because it's been a superb day for showing how an unstable air mass acts. In fact, it's almost a textbook case. So, this is the radar picture from 9:45 this morning. And yes, you can see some showers around, most of them out towards the west. They look across Scotland, across Ireland, some running down the western coast. And there's the remnants of the overnight front still across southeast England. But we go from that, where we've got sort of a very minor rash of showers over western areas, but many areas were dry with good spells of sunshine. We went from that to that in just a few hours. Showers becoming widespread, showers becoming heavy, and just about everywhere seeing a shower at times. But what is it that makes the atmosphere suddenly explode like that, whereas we get a few showers and then suddenly we've got lots? Well, what you need is unstable air. That's cold air up aloft and warmer air at the surface. Now, you notice there how many showers there were on the radar picture. Watch what happens on the predicted radar. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon, so you see that rash of showers around again. But by 6 o'clock this evening, look, most of them have disappeared. And then by 9 o'clock, there's only a couple of them left around. Most of England, Wales, Scotland and Ireland free of showers. So that should tell you something, that if the showers are developing sort of late morning and then dying away as soon as the sun sets in the evening, that tells us that those showers must be dependent on the rise in surface temperature. And indeed they are. Now, if you're a regular viewer of the look ahead, and if not, why not? If you're a regular viewer, you know that I like to show you Skew-Ts and tephograms on occasion. This is a Skew-T diagram, and essentially it's a graph of height versus temperature. And you can get a full video, actually, a full weather school video explaining Skew-Ts. It's available in my Weatherwise DVD. For those of you who've got it, just have a look at the Skew-Ts section. Or you can actually purchase it on demand on YouTube and just watch that particular section, which explains all about Skew-Ts. But essentially, like I say, it's a height versus temperature graph. So the red line is temperature, the blue line is dew points. And then you see in between there's a grey line. Look, you see that grey line running down? That's the imaginary line that a parcel of air would take if it were to be lifted into the atmosphere. And the further to the right of the red line, that grey line is, the more unstable the atmosphere. Now, we can make loads of calculations from Skew-T diagrams, and if I just zoom in on the bottom of this one, this was valid for Cambridge at 9 o'clock this morning. It tells me, because I'm a clever chap, no, actually it's because I'm able to work it out from the graph here, that the trigger temperature for showers was 6 degrees Celsius. This morning. So that was 6 degrees Celsius, trigger temperature, well, not actually for showers, but for cumulus clouds to develop. So it was telling me it was 6 degrees. Now, notice how the grey line is to the left of the red temperature line there. And the temperature line predicted at 9 o'clock, the temperature predicted was 5 degrees. Now, if we just zoom forward to 3 o'clock this afternoon, suddenly we've got a temperature at the surface of 9 degrees predicted. And look where the grey line is. The grey line is significantly to the right of the red line, telling us that the atmosphere was indeed very unstable and that showers could develop, and that those showers would also be big showers with big cumulus and large cumulonimbus clouds. So this is the classic unstable Skew-T pattern. Now, let's just test that out, because here are the actual temperatures taken from the weather website at 9 o'clock this morning. And you can see there, we were just reaching that 6 degrees Celsius mark here across central parts of England. And at that time, there weren't that many showers around. Well, actually, this is a little bit later on the radar picture here, but you see that there weren't many showers around. Now, if we just look, though, at the temperature chart then for 12 o'clock, look how the temperatures have risen. Suddenly there, look, we're up into 7s to 10s across the Midlands. So we're well into that trigger temperature, and that's exactly what happened. Cumulus clouds were able to build large cumulonimbus in some places and we saw this rash of showers as the clouds grew high into the atmosphere. But one of the other charts that you can use as well to predict how unstable things are the 500 millibar charts. Now you can get these from the weatherweb.net website. Go to charts, and then down the left hand side under GFS operational you'll see it says ATL 500s. That's these charts, and what these were showing us today, this is valid for 9 o'clock this morning, is this U shape here. This is a trough. Okay, this is a trough at upper levels, and as this moves eastwards, so it takes colder air with it at high levels. So within that zone, within the trough area, we've got cold air. As that moves across the temperatures at the surface, which hold fairly steady, so we get destabilisation, which means that an air parcel can rise. And with that trough moving east, as indeed it did today, so the showers are triggered as it moves eastwards as the air destabilises and cools at high levels. Although overnight tonight it's starting to clear towards the east, and by midday on Wednesday you see there the trough is out towards the east with a ridge building off towards the west. So the temperature's actually increasing at higher levels, hence the reason why the showers will be fading away. They'll fade away initially tonight because we lose heating at the surface, and then they'll fade away during tomorrow because temperatures at upper levels in the atmosphere are starting to increase, so the atmosphere just is nowhere near as unstable. Isn't the atmosphere just fascinating? With that trough system, that's when you expect blue skies, but giant white fluffy cumulus clouds, which of course is exactly what we've had today. A real signifier of an unstable air mass. I love it when a plan comes together. Anyway, if only it worked like that all the time, mate. Let's just take a quick look at what we've got coming up. Need to watch out for a frost tonight. Quite widespread, temperatures down to perhaps -1 for many of us. Could be a little bit lower across northern parts of the country, perhaps a -3 across central parts of Scotland. And then the latest CFS trying to bring us back more into a westerly during week 1. So this is up to the 30th of March. High than normal heights to the south, low than normal towards the north. Look, and there's that westerly flow, bringing the outbreaks of rain that we've been talking about. And in fact, into week 2, from the 31st of March until the 6th of April, yes, the heights building towards the south, which is why we've been talking about less rainfall across the southern half of the UK. But look, there's the jet blowing up towards the north, pretty strong actually across Scotland, so hence the reason for some pretty wet conditions there. I think there could be quite a contrast between north and south actually as we head into early April. And then week 3 showing the heights trying to get back in from the south. This ridge really trying its best to build. So we've been pretty consistent with this story as well, haven't we? The idea that around the 5th or the 6th we may well see conditions just drying up for a while. Not superbly anticyclonic, but dry weather getting into the south and possibly being quite warm as well. And then into week 4, CFS trying to again get the idea of a troughing across western parts of Europe, the ridge off towards the east, more unsettled across the UK and much of Western Europe, with further showers ahead. ECMWF doesn't really agree this far in advance with what the CFS is trying to do here. I think the CFS may be making a bit of a mountain out of a molehill. But of course, we'll keep you informed throughout here at weatherweb.net. And I shall leave you with that for now, but hopefully that's been useful for you. If you do want a forecast for the next couple of days, then check out our fast forecast for all the information on that. But hopefully you've learned something from this video today. That's my intention anyway. And if you've not been to weather school yet, it'd be good to see you there actually at some point. But for now, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.